if I was to do it all over again, I would do the same thing. Until you tell yourself that I'm going to be a homeowner, I'm going to save to do this. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Is this the season? Is this the season, God? This is what I want to do. And what else do I need to do for myself and my family? Sometimes it takes for you to be tired of being tired to really make a change. I'm gonna tell you how I got absolutely tired of being in my townhome, and so I decided to say, you know what, this is it, I'm buying me a house. Never in a million years did I think I was gonna buy a house in the moment that I said, you know what, this is it. I'm tired of these rental apartments, or townhouses, whatever. But I think a common denominator with rental properties is the quality. Like, a lot of people just put very basic paints on the walls. The moment you like brush it, you get something on the wall, especially if you have kids. And for myself, like, I just got tired of like hearing this on the walls. Like, I'm like, who is this? And the apartment, the townhouses that I was living in, they were just building. I was one of the first one in our cul-de-sac, so like I was hearing all of the construction. So I was just like, you know what, I can buy me a house. These are the things that I did to center myself for my home buying. Number one, I started driving in neighborhoods that I saw myself, my kids, and my husband living in. And at the time where I was looking, they had a lot of model homes. I saw myself in these closets, and I was like, oh my gosh, I really like walk-in closets. I didn't think like closets would be a factor. I was young, y'all. I was like, I can't remember. I was really young. It's like 4 years ago. And I was like, wow, I could see myself in like a big backyard. I didn't think I really would have wanted like an island, but when I saw myself in the island, I was like, oh, okay, all right. I could see myself in the island. And then like I also didn't think about just like colors, accent. I mean, that comes later, really and truly. But I found myself looking in areas that I was like, you know what? That's a possibility of me living there. And I was like, to be honest, because I'm coming from a different country, it's not much family that I saw really buying houses. So majority of the time, I found myself like, you know, being okay with rental properties because I wasn't taught how beneficial real estate is and can be in the future for me and my kids and my husband. With that being said, that's number one. Number two, a lot of us do a lot of leakage spending, right? And you don't realize how much of leakage spending you're actually doing. And I stopped going to these stores, Ross, Burlington, Marshalls, Hobby Lobby, all these places, and using my money to buy things that I don't need to get myself comfortable in these rental properties. Instead, what I did was take that money and invest into my name. So if you got a low credit score, or you can look up what the requirements are based on what you're planning on doing. So for me, I planned on using my VA loan, but also, you know, your VA loan goes with other requirements. You got to go through a broker, da. I'm not here to tell you about the process. I'm just telling you how I bought my first house, right? So what I started doing was, I didn't shoot for the bare minimum. I started shooting for a 700 credit score. Granted, that's normal. That's a normal goal. That should be a goal. If you're a United States citizen and you plan on like succeeding in this country, you need a good credit report, period. So I started centering my credit as well, because you're not getting any loan if your credit is bad. So with that being said, 680 is the minimum of what you should be looking to even like say, I'm gonna set this goal for myself. I need to fix my name. I need to get my credit together. And this is what I'm gonna do. I gave myself 6 months to like pay off miscellaneous things that I needed to pay off. So it's like, nah, I'm not spending out. I'm not buying miscellaneous candy, water, whatever. Things that you just don't need. I'm not going out to eat anymore. I'm gonna save my money pretty much, because even if, for my veterans, even if you're gonna use your VA loan, you're still wanting to buy furniture. If you're gonna do a new construction, you're gonna have to at least put away about $10,000 just in case you want to buy furniture, you want to buy appliances and everything else. So that's something else that I did as well. I should have started with this one because I feel like it's very, very important. You got to take it to God. It depends on what you believe in, but I'm going to tell you, like, if you don't, that's number one priority for you to, like, go and talk to God about it and tell him why. And, you know, just like ask him, is this a season? Is this the season, God? This is what I want to do. And what else do I need to do for myself and my family? What else do I need to do, God? Please help me. Help me. You got to take it to God. I'm going to end with this one. Do your research. Make sure that wherever you're going to buy your house, it's somewhere that you want your kids to go to school in. It's a zone that has good school. Where's the hospital? Like, where's the hospital? Because you don't want to be an hour away and you got a family member that has medical issues. What are things that really mean a lot to you? Do you want to be in the suburbs? Are you a city girl? Like, what do you really want to be? Or where do you really want to be? Because honestly speaking, you don't want to just see a nice neighborhood and then say, you know what, I want to live here because the houses are nice. What about the grocery stores that you want to shop at? You know, like, what's your nearest farmer's market? What's your culture? Like, are you looking for church? What kind of church? What are you looking for to be a part of your life? That's something to really consider. But it really started with me saying, you know what? This is the time. I'm done. I'm done renting people's houses. I'm tired of hearing bang bang on my floor, on the side of my house. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of every time I move in and out, I have a scratch and these people are gonna snatch the direct deposit. So that's what I did. If you really, really want to buy you a house, you need to center yourself for it. You need to say, this is it. I'm going to buy me a house. In 6 months, I need to see myself in a house. Do you understand me? All right. So this is how I manifested, how I center myself for my house. If I was to do it all over again, I would do the same thing. Until you tell yourself that I'm going to be a homeowner, I'm going to save to do this, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, then you won't have a change. All right. So I really hope you watched this video this far. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And come back to see more. Mwah! Bye.